video game. Let's play the video game, and welcome if you're just joining.
For every age, there is a time
You
when
might turn that up a little bit.
faced such a fire before they were the
If it's too loud or too
strength
quiet,
of
please let me know, because I'm still having to readjust on my audio volumes.
Vast winds before their roots could give us life.
Jack 2
As a
Renegade.
sage,
Werewolf,
I have
Alf.
known only one
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bunny Burrow.
yet the
Wow.
hero it created was a
How you
champion
doing?
for all time. Today's the big day, Jack.
I love Dexter. Dexter's so cool.
For whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow.
I think I've done
with
something.
Mark's precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
I've done something.
We did all the heavy lifting.
This was not like
Don't
weirdly
touch
thinking.
anything. Though the precursors vanished long ago,
F6.
the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had
Hmm.
some experience with such things.
It's kind of like a weird blur. Hi, Mystic. Hello.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Is it F7 causing issue?
It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
I think it's this. I'll feel first. It's been a while, and once again, I find myself with an old model. That's an old model, technically.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Anybody press all the buttons?
Press the big button that fires you towards it.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
Jack 2 is the only one you finished as a kid? Oh my goodness. Jack 2 is a really good one.
I want on this thing.
Lightning!
Find yourself, Jack!
Wow. Wow. That guy died. Holy shit. I never noticed that before. He just got crushed by Jack.
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap.
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Dexter, no!
The rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Ah, my face hole.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
2 years later. I love Jack 2. Jack 2 was great. The game. Jack 2 is where the game really like changed speed.
Dark eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures. Move forward with the final plan and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish.
That thing has a name.
Back later.
Oh, woof. I won't be here.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Dexter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Oh my goodness.
Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can...
Oh, model for an older game.
Alright,
It's not that old.
pretty good. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Dexter.
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
Convenient. Yay, I have new clothing. Wom, wom, wom. More cowbell. Need all the cowbell. I feel like I've done something with the emulator. It just seems blurry now. Oh, fuck, man. Why did I have to press the F keys? Why won't I learn my lesson? Was it F6? It's really hard to tell. I don't know. I mean, I'll play around with it. I'll keep pressing buttons and see if everything works. Now, the only thing I hate with the PS2 version is I can't uninvert the controls. I really hate left is right, right is left. Oh god, so bad.
Remember how to jump?
Bom, bom, bom.
Please tell me you remember how to roll.
Don't you worry, orange creature, I remember.
Escape in progress.
No, it's been a little while, but I think I remember.
Ooh, that's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one. There
Wow.
are lots of crimson guard crates lying around for the
God,
taking.
I don't remember the last time I actually played Jak 2. Or Jak 2, I suppose.
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
If you duck before you jump, you'll go higher.
Wow.
You need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge.
Oh my
Jack.
goodness, I almost fell right off the edge.
Come on, Jack. Do your stuff.
I'll beat him up. He got messed up.
We're beginning our sweep.
Hiya! I roll at you, bitch.
Good job. The crate had a health pack inside.
I don't need no health
Keep
pack.
healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
We're moving in.
Surrender yourself. You are under arrest.
Give me that darky car. Give me. I didn't mean to fall off the edge there. Womp, womp.
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
We have movement on level 1.
Wait, isn't there like a thing down there?
These precautions-
There is a thing down there, I remember.
We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
We have with a boy stuff with them. Womp. Ah! Why would they just shoot randomly at me? Who designs floor like this?
If you jump and dive, you'll crash down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
It is fun. I love breaking stuff.
No complaint. I got sewer patrol next week.
Not sewer patrol. That's the worst. Whee!
There is no escape.
We'll see about that, computer lady. What if I was the one designing the floor? No, that doesn't sound right. You're way too smart. That's a design floor I'd probably make. Womp, womp, womp. I think the video is fine. I think randomly pressing the F keys again fixed it.
Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh?
Womp, womp,
You'll
womp.
get that Baron Praxis guy all right.
He's a big boy, oh my goodness. But that mustache. That mustache. Must be related to Mario. Hey there, oldie man.
Strangers, my name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole
It's
conversation.
funny because he was a mute.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler
Let's say
of
he was also
glorious
Moshe from
Raven
CD1
City.
Zelda
I
games.
was
Oh,
just
really?
a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city.
I'm for
walls
Eggstash.
surround us both.
Eggstash is good
We
too.
are all his prisoners.
I love the Robotnik stash.
Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on.
Ah, okay, right. I see.
Order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of
That guy's not moving his lips.
Everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring.
What a clever way of hiding it.
Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Alright, old man, I got no reason to say no. Except for my raging headache that makes me turn evil. I love Dog Jack. Dog Jack's such a fun mechanic. Bow, bow, bow. Some more. You're not enough. Wow. Bum, 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 bum.
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening. to
Yeah, it
me.
was pretty busted.
Something he did.
Especially when you upgrade it.
Can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is
He can't even afford
This
clean
kid? He
shoes.
looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
That doesn't make... That bit makes no sense.
Your help.
You just beat a bunch of guards, and then that guy's like, "Hi, get out of here."
What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
I wish I had the cutscene Dexter in the game. You get the lower volley. You don't get the cool, fancy cutscene model. Oh.
The city map is displayed.
I'm just gonna borrow this, my guy.
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
God, I spent so many years playing this game. I love this game so much.
Try switching levers.
I will.
Switch levers activated.
Get wrecked, nerd. Oh dear. Ah. Whoops. I'm just gonna borrow this. I'll give it back, I swear. Ah. They're trying to tase me. Ow. I don't remember the vehicle's been so weak. Don't do it. Don't shoot me. I'm too famous. There we go, outrun him.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to
Breaking news, famous Bunnoi.
Maybe
Where?
we'll talk.
The cutscenes are very interesting in this game. They're kind of like weirdly paced dialogue things. Like, things happen so fast in the cutscenes, which I never really realized when I was younger. At least that's just how it feels now to me. I don't know if that's a sign of me getting older. I'm just like, I need things to be telling me slower, or it's just the way games are nowadays. I'm just gonna borrow this one because mine's on fire. Oh my goodness. I swear I'm not a bad driver. It's just, it's something against, there's a conspiracy against me. It's also interesting how easy you can go outside. Do you think it'd be harder? From what what that old guy makes it sound like, you think it'd be harder to get outside the city walls? Take that, weird frog thing. I'll punch. Breaking news. We break stuff. You're absolutely right. I break their faces and their jaws. Yeah, I would have done the PS3 emulator, but it's got like a massive saving issue. It saves, but this doesn't ever come off the save screen. Little annoying. Little awkward to stream when I have to like keep reloading the launcher to save. So I was like, maybe not. Look how adorable they are. They're just like, I want to give you a lick, and then I just punch them in the face. Does that make me evil? I wanted to roll over that, but I guess not. Boing. Woo! Well, at least on the plus side, my my inputs are registering faster than they were on the PC version for some reason of the last game I did. Yay! It's like the first game. Wow. Wow. Poor Dexter. Yay! Breaking news. We break stuff.
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
My balls obliterated. My goodness. Poor Dexter. Man, I want a game with Dexter's humor in it again. I miss Dexter's humor. I mean, let's all be honest. Dexter carries this game. Jack's good. The story's good in it, but like Dexter's humor just carries it to the end. It takes an already good game and just takes it over the finish line. I could listen to Dexter's voice lines all day.
Go back to the city, Jack.
Oh my goodness, Dexter! I know. I mean, look how cute he is.
Contamination complete.
Goodness, I can't remember the last time I played this though. It's been at least 10 years, surely. No. But no, I love Jack 2. Jack 2 really changes the whole Jack and Dexter dynamic. There are people that aren't like low poly. It's dark. It's edgy. It looks amazing for a PS2 game, considering how different the game is from the first one. There's flying vehicles. There's so much cool stuff.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
Exactly. And the humor.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the
It was
security
just
wall?
there.
At the metalheads! It ain't a petting zoo out there! Peeps be getting deep sixed!
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Oh my goodness, Dexter. Oh my goodness. Bum, bum, bum. God, the animation is so good for such an old game. Wow. I can't remember if there's a map or not in this game. Is there a map? Oh, there is. I also look at the map size. That's a big map for a PS2 game. I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so much squeezed into this game. I'll give you a touching moment, Bunnoi. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll give you one back. Does the bunny want a touching moment? Always. Always want a touching moment. Ah! I crashed. Whee! Bum, 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 bum. Ah! Oh my goodness, that's a lot of love. Oh, ah. I mistake. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ow. What was that for? You gotta be careful. I'm driving over the ocean. Or the docks. If I get bonked off, I'll fall in. No! Crash on purpose. Did you know You didn't know I'm like heckin' super adorable, cute. I mean, just look at me. Look how busty I am. I'm super. Oh my goodness, I'm very cute right now. I bet you didn't know. But bet you didn't know that one. Bet you didn't know that one. Thank you for all those redeems. Blushes all. Do you always know who else is awesome and cute? You guys. You guys are pretty amazing and cute too. And or handsome, depending on what you prefer. Don't worry, I got fists. And I'll take your egg. Egg. Ow. He punched me. I want your skull. Give me the egg. Give me the egg. And some loaves. Exactly. Oh, I wish so badly I could play with the cameras so left, not right. I hate inverted cameras. They are the cha builds. They get speech interactions east. I think it's being cute and being busty over Bunny Princess. Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. It just apparently works for me. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how. Yeah. There we go. I knew you could get back up there. That's where you could look down. Come on. Give me that health pack. Give me that dark eco. What kind of pipe is this? Who builds a pipe that rotates? What function could that even serve? Give. And I'll take your dark eco because, you know, yum. This kind of makes sense to keep things off the pipe. I can get behind that, but why? I mean, I guess maybe that would be the reason. Still, that's a lot of work to stop things crossing over. Give me that heckin' egg. Hey Adam, how you doing? It's the mommy bunny. Mommy bunny. Touch him. Oh my goodness, thank you for the clip. I'll give that a look-see later. Egg. Ah, 2 for 1 in the punch. I don't know how I'm still alive, but now I'm not. Ah, no, I'm back here. It was at that moment I fucked up. That. Ow. I'm good at video games. Bow. Alright, let's try that again where I don't fuck up. It's because I rolled, I was being dumb. They'll smart them. You can't farm them for their egg. Ow. I didn't get his egg. I don't believe it. Pow. Give me that egg. I'm the Isha bunny. I want my eggs back. That was not quite what I was going for, but I guess it works, because I got hit. Bow, bow, bow. You know, when you think about it, if they're designed to like eat things off, they're not doing a very good job. This creature's still getting up there. I'm a puncher. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Bum. Give me your eggs. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
Ah, the valve. Allow me.
Yeah, Valve make Half-Life 3. Hey, I did the fonts. Bong. That's gotta hurt. So cartoony, I love it. Wow.
Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
I love it. I don't know how anyone... There's no way anyone could play this game and not love Daxter. Just absolutely no way.
Decontamination complete.
Who couldn't love him? Who couldn't love that little orange Otto? This is mine now. Okay, I can't go through that tiny gap. But no, my bike. It's okay, because now I have a better car. Oh, there's a thing over there. It's one of these guys.
Greetings, great warrior. I sense there is a dark rage burning within you.
You got that right.
In time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems,
Egg.
and I will teach you how to control these powers.
But I want egg. I can't unturn off now. Good one, robot show thing. I can't turn it off. No.
Stop!
Come on, me. Just a horrifying, evil-looking guy running through. Oh, 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 it's gone. Oh, wow. Right in that lane between the lanes. Bum, 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 bum. Whoops. I didn't mean to crush him. It just kind of happened. It was just there. I'm not a bad person. It's just unfortunate timing. No! They can't make me. There we go, made it.
The slum's water is back on. I'd love to see their heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow?
Not pineapple
When
pizza.
I say so, if I say so. But before I even think about it, I want you to take care of an ammo dump we've ID'd in the fortress. Lots of Crimson Guards, constant patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it, and we'll deal a body blow to the Baron.
No!
You're sending us in, tough guy. So what's with this wheel dealer body blow stuff?
That's fine. I want the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
You tell him, Jack. Alright, we're gonna have an intervention about this pineapple pizza business. Oh my goodness.
Nothing so far.
Vroom. Just going into this building, don't worry, mind me. I like how it's just rolling. Perpetually rolling for no reason. I think you can hurt me too. What? I saw a rendering issue. Oh well. I gotta go the way I gotta go, which is the way that this is gonna go.
Unauthorized use of Fortress Store.
Ah!
Birthday feeding.
Oh my goodness! I'd rather take a speeding ticket than be shot. Ah! Alrighty, thank you so much for the ow. 100 biddies. How you doing, Bean? I'm getting shot at. Ah! Bum, 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 bum. Fancy security system won't stop me. I'm too smart. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Woo! Woo! That was a close one. Oh my god, it's vandalizing the place. It's not my birthday, ow. It's not my birthday. On the 15th, it's my birthday. The 15th. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta try that one.
Tubes in the center.
Ooh. Who designs a place like this, honestly? Ah, the ceiling. Ah! Chip, chip. Bum 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 bum. No 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 no! You stupid tank thing! I was about to make that if I didn't get shot. Also, I'm fighting my brain with like directional input for the camera. Don't shoot me. I'm vulnerable. Bullets are my one weakness. I'd like to see. Catch me up here.
Never trust anyone.
Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Oh, are you still awake? Oh no! No! I was too slow. I'm good at platform games, I swear. It's been a while. That was actually kind of dumb thinking when I think about it. I could have just nosedived into oblivion. Ah! I didn't double jump! What? I don't want to nosedive into oblivion. That would be painful. Bom, bom. I recommend nosediving down in Skyrim and shit. Exactly. That sounds way better. Let's go bit of mods. Wait, is there an actual nosediving mod in Skyrim? That'd be kind of funny. Oh my god, spikes! The future really is dangerous. Ow. So much for their batons. Or taser prods, or whatever you want to call them. So much nicer. The health system's so much better in this game than Jack 1. Not another one.
Cool, that's a security pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints.
Handy to just be lying there.
These barrels are the latest shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and get out.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
Oh. I was too loud. Bum, bum, ba-dum.
That must be the ammo in this truck told us to blow up.
Funny looking ammo, they look like rockets.
Warning, missile cooling systems damaged.
Dum-da-dum-dum-dum-da-da-dum. What a silly thing. It's actually doing my job for me.
Alert, backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated. Missile systems at critical overload. Failsafe not responding.
There's one more somewhere. Where is it?
Danger. Warhead detonation.
Oh, never mind. Bye, robot tank thing. What? I'll get Dex to go. No, slow motion. Ooh.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
The houses of Jack 1 just look bad. Seemed like a worse Mario 64, less HP and hard to get back. Oh god, it was so hard to get HP back in Jack and Dex 1. 50 green eco, which doesn't even pick up very nicely. It's like actual effort to pick it up. Also, 2D sprite vegetables. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's how you know you've got good food, when your food just looks like different coloured circles. But do give it to him. It is satisfying to knock him out. It's like, I see your food, now I spoil it because I'm weird like that. I'm cynical. Ooh. Well, this is mine now. It's just, this thing handles like a boat. Oh my goodness. I forgot how bad this thing handled. Excuse me, coming through. I gotta ditch it. Ooh, I meant to do that, that was cool. I kinda got some sick air out of it. And now they'll never find me.
The demolition duo has returned. One barbecued ammo dump, served up hot.
We saw something odd while torching that ammo. The Baron's guards were giving barrels filled with eco to a group of metalheads.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your gigs have been easier than stealing grass from a sleeping yakko.
You and the rodent want to start proving yourselves? One of our suppliers needs his payment delivered. A bag of eco ore. Take the Zoomer parked out back and drive it to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon in Southtown. Ask for Crew. He'll be there. And don't let the Baron's patrols stop you. By the way, when you get there, pump Crew for information. He's wired.
Ah! Thanks, Ramsey. April love.
Can count on us.
Are you still here?
Isn't that Ruin IRL? Slightly different shape circle. I mean, you're not wrong. You ain't wrong. But ours isn't flat. The game's kind of quiet. Why didn't anyone tell me the game's quiet? Thank you for telling me. Yeah, all my if you just joined Ramsey, my OBS completely reset everything, so all my volumes are wrong. How's that? Is that better? Thank you. You love him, oh my goodness, that's very sweet of you to say, but I want you to hear the game. You gotta hear the game as well. Game's half of the reason we're all here. Oh my goodness, there's a roadblock. He just friendly fired. I'm mostly here with the Bunnoi. Oh my goodness, very sweet of you. I really wish this was a PC. They had the PC port jack too available. This is on the PS2 emulator. Their roadblocks are useless because I can go under them. Ow, that was dumb. Oh, they died. Yeah, you gotta hit one, constantly break. Next, exactly. Oh man, I love this area. This area is really cool. Ooh. Whoops. I meant to do that. It's fashionable to fail. Probably, maybe, I don't know. It's just annoying, I'm so close. I was right there too. Yeah, go on then. I used to play this game a lot, just to do the free roaming. Since I was on the city environment, really fancy looking, really interesting. Very unlike anything else. Ooh, I looked at the chat. Over 12 years ago, I played this game a lot this year, as you probably figured. Oh yeah, me too. I played the shit out of this game when I was a kid. But, and you see there's a but. I don't have a home, but beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Oh, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm just a humble delivery girl. I went out of my way to get a lot of the orbs, around 180 or so of them, to get most of the secrets, including that side. Oh, heck yeah. I think I did a lot of that too. And now they give up, without any reason to.
Let me handle this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask
Everything's
about...
cool. Nobody panic. Hey, big guy.
Oh,
Your crew? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh? Because a cargo of rare eco ore is worth more than 10 of your lives. And of course, I'd be forced to collect slowly. The underground will take anyone with a pulse these days. And what we have here, the Shadow's mascot of the month. Ooh, soft. Zig, this fur would go well with my silk suits, eh?
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you, and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business, right?
We did you a favor. Now it's your turn. Why is the Baron giving eco to metalheads?
Questions like that could get a person killed, eh? Zig, pay El Capitan here and his friend a bonus.
oh my goodness.
You want to see what that baby can
Gun.
do? Try the gun course outside. Show me some skill with that hardware, and I'll hire you for a job or two, eh?
I played the second sewer level once. The one you do with the jetboard, and since my mom told me to go to bed, in my hair, I shaved over my shave and lost every single. Oh no! Oh no, that's horrible. It's a reflection, kind of. Probably not a real one, but still. Oh, I'm playing the cutscene again. I can't play this, can I?
This is a no-hover zone.
If only. I'm just rolling. That did a little while without the load in. I'm gonna borrow this. Thank you. Yum.
I've got suspicious activity.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Ow. Headbutting walls like nobody's business. That's actually R1, but still, it's not a trigger. It's a bumper.
Some kick, huh? It's not the fastest firing weapon in the world, though. You can put your weapon away or pull it out at any time.
Now I can
Try putting
teabag.
the weapon away. Easy, huh? Now take the weapon back out. Good. You can find red ammo inside Crimson Guard crates. You want to try the scattergun course?
They took so long to get because that was also all the special objective ones and all the race ones and the ones we have to find them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Beam refractor was the best. Oh my goodness. There were so many good gun types. Alright, the rest of the button.
Good luck.
Okay, I don't have the rest of the button.
Shoot every target. The faster you shoot each target, the more points you'll get.
Boom.
Hold your fire on civvies. Hit a friendly target and points will be deducted.
Bum, bum, bum. I remember spending so much time on the training course. Oh, come on. That's one when I was busy kicking ass. Ah, Darko. Thank you so much for the heckin'.
It's once again that time, Feeny.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 18 the 18 months in a row of subscription. Oh my goodness. So sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy those emotes and any ad-free viewing that might come with it. It also included these two, getting gold in them. Oh my goodness. Remember the power BFGI gun. Oh my goodness, there's so many good guns in this game. Bom, bom, bom. Missed it. A camera angle. I'm fighting with the camera. When in doubt, smack it out. It might be a shooting range, but no one said I couldn't punch. Wow. I missed it. No, I missed it. No. Wow. What was the particle for golden again? I don't remember. I got it. Wow. Wow. Look at Jack. He thinks he's gangster. He's doing it sideways. I got both of them. Bronze. Oh, I only did bronze. Oh my goodness. I thought I was doing really well.
Care to try for the course record?
Yeah, I am. You don't know Triagon unless you got on the way to the end. Had enough to get going. Oh, you know, I've done that. I've been there. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't it like a faster firing mod you get for the gun as well? I know it's like ammo capacity. I missed it. I missed it again. Oh, that's a civilian. Nice story here. Okay. I won't try too much. If I like, don't get it this time, but if I don't at least get silver this time, I'll just carry on with the story. I don't care. I got him. I'm definitely shooting more civilians this time. I'm definitely shooting more civilians this time. No, I'll punch that one. God, it's been a while. No, I missed it. I got it. Whoop, I got one of them. Yeah, I think I might need the speed upgrade. Wow, wow. Bow, 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 bow. I did a little bad. I did worse. I did wash. Yeah, I'll do it later. I think you can probably get at least silver or gold if you really try and you're really good with your punches and stuff. But I am struggling so hard with the inverted camera controls, and you can't change them. They're locked into what they are, and I hate that. But it's okay. What a crazy lunatic.
Excellent shooting, Jack. Ever thought about being a wastelander?
Can't say that I have.
Wastelanders find items from the outside the city walls, eh?
Aye.
Any artifact or weapon worth having comes through my hands. Work for me and I'll throw some of the sweeter items your way.
Kill metalheads? Get toys? Sounds good to me.
Slow down, Jack and a fat man. You two had better run that by me again, because there's no way I'm going outside the city to face more metalheads.
Sig will show you the ropes.
So you want to be wastelanders, huh, doughboys? Well, we'll see
No.
what you're made of when we get out in the thick. Crew wants some new trophies to put butts in chairs at the Hip Hog, so I'm gonna bag him 5 nasty metalheads at the pumping station. Don't wet your fur, Chili Pepper, because we're rolling with the Peacemaker.
Ooh.
Woo! I need one of those. Where'd you get it?
Don't ask.
Hey, vodka.
Sig needs
Whoa,
someone
he
to
talks.
watch his back while he tracks the metalheads, eh?
We'll meet at the pumping station. Listen, cherries, don't you leave me dangling in the wind out there.
Let's do it.
He's concerned you can't handle the stick. The fick? I can handle the stick and the fick. Little does he know. This is mine now. People will be really sleeping on how well the animated the cutscenes of PS2. I know they did such a great job. Naughty Dog were well ahead of themselves, I feel, back in the day. It's hard to find games. I'm sure there are a few, definitely a few others. It's hard to find, like, off the top of my head, since it's been so long. There aren't that many games off the top of my head that I can think of that have animation graphics quite as good as, like, Jak and Daxter and, like, Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank's one was pretty good too. I'm trying to think what else there was. Mainly the cartoony ones, I'd say, were probably the ones that excelled, really. More freedom with it. Like, these weren't even animated mocap. Yeah, I think so. Out of my way! They're in my way! Man, you gotta give props to, like, game developers back in the day. They had, like, probably a really hard time making games, but they just did it so brilliantly. Try not to kill anyone. My favorite thing to do is make Jack lean back and forth while driving. Oh yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? Faster, faster! I want to go faster! Ah! Woo! I wish it the nicer cutscene model for Jack than the lower quality game version. They so could have made it work. I mean, it's fine. I mean, you're never really looking at his face too much unless you're like standing around doing nothing, but still, I want the higher quality Jack stuff. I didn't do it. You can't prove anything. He crashed into me. Too fair, it's not about Jack 1. Oh yeah, but Jack 1's an older game. Unlike most first title games, introduction games, the sequels always usually look better. More time with the engine. This is my home now. More money. Bigger budget. Yo, that kid, hello. We meet again. Made Jack more like a driver for one of those old movies or cartoons where they always turn the world left and right. Oh yeah, they over-exaggerate it. Kind of like when you watch movies and people play video games, they're like over-exaggerating the controls. Collision buttons all over the place. Oh, wow. There's the bean. Go follow him. Go follow that redacted kitten.
It's gonna be fun. Here we go.
I'm gonna blast him.
Here comes trouble.
Bam. Now give me that egg. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta keep him alive, don't I? He's supposed to be the big badass who can't have any issues, but he's the one who can die. Ow. He just knocked me the fuck out.
Get behind me while I toast that tank.
Double shout out. I know, right? I don't think I realized I shouted you out earlier. Wait. Did he do it twice? That's almost so precious. Same clip twice? Oh my god. Oh yeah, it was the same one from earlier. What are the odds? You did see. We don't need to. Oh my god. We gotta calm down.
Great. Don't get cocky.
I'll get. Ow. God, I want the speed upgrade. Bam!
Quick, drop the bridge.
Yeah. Good beam.
Jump up and grab the bridge and bring it down.
I forgot how to grab the bridge because he can't jump. He's so
Let's get across the
lazy.
bridge before they come back.
Why can't he just jump over the
There's
bridge
our
like a
first
normal
target.
person?
Keep the other creatures back while I charge up the peacemaker.
No, today. Ow! I love this. Heck yeah. Such good animations.
Ride metalhead.
And that's a cool sound for a
Let's
gun.
get to the next target.
You're in my way. Egg. Egg.
With metalheads, I say shoot first, ask questions later. Stay close and we'll both be dead.
Oh,
There's the
yeah.
second scumbag.
Good.
Scene
I definitely don't just shoot everything inside this game. Bow, bow. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. I didn't think I could. Haruka, what the hell are you shouting at? That's like all these. You don't have to keep shouting them out. Why are you shouting out so much, Haruka?
He just waved at me.
I don't know what's with Haruka. Haruka keeps shouting out redacted for some reason. Haruka, calm down with the shoutouts, please. Please.
Boom, baby. One less metalhead to think about. Next target.
Hey, you don't overdo it, Haruka. Please. I appreciate you doing shadows, but just don't spam them. Yeah, once is enough. Otherwise, it's not fair to everyone else. It's kind of like, why don't they get shouted out, or why don't I shout everyone else all the time?
Jump up and grab the bridge to bring it down.
I mean,
Quick, drop the
was I loud? I'm sorry. I'll move myself every way. I get a little shy sometimes.
Drop that lift cap while I hold them all.
Oh, okay. I thought I was too loud for a second. I was like, oh no, I'm shouting.
Watch my six while I toast this bad boy.
Toast him.
Trick is to not hit the pipes.
I think the trick is to kill him. You know, this Peacemaker kind of sucks if it has to, like, charge up and you have to be, like, defended. Ooh, you hit his head.
Now that's what I call blowing someone's mind.
He bonked his noggin.
Waste the sucker.
Maybe he just got an old version. Egg.
Gotta thread the needle this time.
Well, we could just get closer. Like he charges so slow. Yeah, it's like almost instant when you do it. I guess the idea is to make it seem more powerful than it actually is. You actually get it later in the run. Modern Skyrim isn't as fun as I remember it to be. You must not have the right mods. I mean, I like Skyrim, but sometimes I guess when you play like Skyrim so much, maybe you just need a break from it. It could just be you need a break from it. Playing it so much.
My gun's jammed. Take over.
He's gonna die.
Get him while I fix my gun.
Egg.
Okay, the Peacemaker is back online.
Yeah, his gun must be like old because it's from Trace. Hello. Yeah, I saw. I think I briefly saw Diva play it with someone.
Then we go home.
I know. I remember who it is, but I forget the name. My brain's like slowing down today. I might have to try that sometime with someone. Oh fuck it, I'll just go ham. Oh my god, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna die. No licking my butt.
Say goodnight, baby.
Almost.
Boom! Home team 5, metalheads nothing. That was the last one. Tell crew we got them all cooked and canned. I'm gonna clean Peacemaker and pick up the trophies. You did good, rookie.
Of course I did good. I'm not a rookie. What if we want to lick your butt? Oh my goodness. Wow, yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to lick my butt. I don't know why you want to lick it, but it's not cheap. It's not so the modded Skyrim has lost its luster, it's just modern Skyrim AE is a pain. AE is one of the like special editions that were the DLC, right? And I was trying to downgrade it and then having an issue with the game version. Oof. That'll do it. What if I want an unfinished part? Well, get in line. Get in line. The line starts that way. I would point with my hands, but I don't have hands. I don't have the tools to move my hands yet. That DLC comes later. Dibs. Oh my goodness. That's not how it works, man. That's not how this queue works. That's a bit more than 69 biddies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of biddies. How do I... There it is. I clicked that button. I clicked that button. I think I can get my dog eco upgrade. I'm such a good driver. I got a double kill. Wait, this is the wrong kind of game for that. Yeah, the dark tech cutscenes are very cool. Ah, he's tasering me.
You do well to rid the world of this metal scourge. As a reward, I grant you a dark power.
Dark bomb. That's a cool one. And there goes more my dark eco. I need a lift. I need a lift. Come back. There we go. I'm just gonna borrow this. Don't mind me. The docks are kind of tricky to get around when you just use the docks. I've tried it before. It takes so long. I normally fall in and get all wet. That's probably a bit too much. But I mean, I wouldn't say no to those videos, but I mean, that's probably a little too much. I think if I was assuming that it was that much, I'd probably be up my own ass a bit. If someone donated that much, you could do it. I don't even know how much money that even would be. All I know is if it's as much as I think it is, I could definitely do it with that kind of money. But that's insane. No, there's no way in hell I'd expect anyone to donate that much. Just divided by 100, but I'm a birdie. I'm dumb. I don't know how to math. Oh my goodness, that'd be a lot of money. Yeah, you could be a full-time streamer with that kind of money. God, imagine if you got that in one stream. That'd be fucking wild. I wouldn't even know how to react to that. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about it because I know it's never going to happen. But still, if that did, I don't know what the hell I'd do with it. I think a lot of it would go to taxes. The government would be like, oh yeah, free money. It costs someone 850k to buy that. Oh yeah, that's true. Man, you lose a lot. You lose a lot of money buying that just to give it away as bits in one go. Yeah, anyone does that to one person, that many bits is... Well, either got money to burn or they're just really passionate about one person. Would you react? Well, I don't know. Maybe. With that kind of money, I couldn't say no. I don't know. I just was like, expecting me to see someone dunk past match with one go. I know, I would. That'd be kind of unreal.
You boys are turning out to be quite
Yeah,
useful,
I can see that.
I have another task for you. The sewers used to be a fabulous smuggling route for me before the Baron installed security devices.
And before those late-night snack runs kept you from fitting out the front door.
I bet you've hatched another brilliant plan in that hungry little brain of yours. So, who or what do we have to shake down, knock out, or blow up?
Well, I need someone to go down and shoot every sentry gun in the sewers. And I'll give you a sweet weapon upgrade if you succeed.
Let me guess. Dank murky water? Reeks worse than your breath at an oyster fest? Fuller of metalheads than your plate at a one-pass buffet? And of course, weapons more lethal than your ever-so-tiny whiteys on a hot summer day. Look, Donut Hole, why don't we float around here looking hot and heavy, and you go roto-root the pipes?
We're not doing anything until you tell us why metalheads are trading with the Baron's forces.
I should have had you both kneecapped, eh? All I know is that the Baron cut a desperate deal with the Metalhead leader. Metalheads need eco, so the Baron supplies them with regular shipments. In return, the Metalheads agreed to attack the city just enough to satisfy the Baron's continued rule.
Yeah, but how long can that deal last?
Well, the Baron is running short on eco, eh? And the Metalheads are short on patience. Baron Praxis needs this wall to keep in power. Otherwise, the city would put the true ruler on the throne, wherever that little brat is.
Daxter and I will clear your sewers. And we haven't forgotten about that weapons upgrade you promised in return.
Bloodsuckers.
That's me. Hello, I'm a bloodsucker. Just rubs me the wrong way often when I go into some stream and see someone big dono or such, and I'm okay. Yeah, I'm totally with you there, Redacted. I see it. I see certain people, not certain people, but like you see those types of people, and it's always the same. It's always people with the really popular streamers, and it's like you just kind of know they're doing it to be like, hey, look at me, I'm your friend or something. I want to be your friend because I give you lots of money, and you'll give me that, you know. Not all streamers are like that, but I'm sure there's a good bunch of them that will be like, see that as like, oh yeah, ka-ching. I don't really care for that kind of stuff.
What happened to the Easter Bunny when he misbehaved at school? He was expelled. Hey Feeny, hope stream is going well. Also, I totally haven't been lurking for the last 15 minutes. You promised 69 bits. Here ya go a bat pat.
What? I promised what? 69 bits? Oh my goodness, Archie. Thank you for the 69 bits, by the way. Oh my goodness, and I love it. I love it. Expelled, I love it. Egg-related puns. Egg. Oh my goodness. Not gonna be dropping names and such, but yeah, I wish you like. Yeah, I think I have a probably good idea of some of the people you might have seen around. But yeah, we'll just, I guess, you know, leave it as it is. It's their decisions to do what they want. I mean, I don't really get any of that stuff. I don't really care. It'd be nice, but it's not the be-all, end-all of my reason for streaming. If it was, I wouldn't be doing a very good job of it, and I would have stopped streaming a long time ago. But it's not. Woo! Elevator. I stream because I like streaming. I don't care for people. I don't expect money. It's always appreciated. It's never required. Oh yeah, that's right. It shoots me. Ow. Okay, that fucked up. I hit a wall. Although I did need the help. You were right. That's rare. Ah.
The gun, Jack.
I don't think my attention speed works under like 50 bits. A few spare bits to even out my counter. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you for the ever 11 biddies, RT. Oh my goodness. It did shoot. It did shoot me, you're right. I got shot in my face hole. It hurt. Come on, these come out here. Give me your egg. Silly motorhead trying to scare me. I was ready for him with my gun. And the lights are on and the butts are in. Oh yeah, I played this game a few times. Remember that guy. Egg. Also, RT, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I appreciate anyone who looks. You don't ow. You don't have to say anything. It's always nice to know who's here. But if you don't want to say anything, oh, again, I never expect anyone to go out of their comfort zone. If you just like looking, it really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Mines. Mines. Ah. These sewers are dangerous. So is this HD or PS2? It's PS2 because the HD collection has a saving issue. Where like it saves, but it never turns off the save. It gets like soft locked in a saving state. And I'd have to close my game. I would have preferred to do the HD, but I don't have the game on collection myself to stream through a capture card. And my emulator technically works, but technically doesn't. I could play it, but then I'd be playing the risky game of if I crash and I don't save, I have to lose. I lose so much stuff, and I was like, do I want to risk that? I was like, no. I couldn't tell it wasn't HD. There's no punch glitch. I didn't know there was a punch glitch on the HD. Ah. Ow. Keep it up, keep it up. Oh my god, it turned the lights off on me. Egg, egg, egg. Ow. It almost killed me. No! I missed the Daxter commentary when you died from the first game. I wish they kept that. Let's do the whole thing again. No, but I do have to go around for it again. Bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum. I didn't need to kill him. I just wanted to kill him. The bad guys in this game are way better looking than the ones in the previous game. And a name like Motorhead, it sounds like a rocker or like a metal band. So cool. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not game breaker, but it's annoying. It annoys me like crazy. Oh goodness. I guess it depends what it does. How broken it looks or does. How it affects the game, I guess, is what I'm looking for the term. Like if it's visual, then fine. But if it's like stops you from hitting people, then that's a problem. It's a good thing I'm not a spear, and I would have failed this a million times already. Hi there, fishy guys. I'm gonna kick your butts for killing me now. Yeah. Eggs. It barely affects the game unless you like the bonus bit. Oof. Now I'm wet. Oh my goodness. I needed those metal head skulls. That's why I went the long way around again. I'm not stupid. I wanted those extra eggs. And I needed them.
Decontamination complete.
I was in a sewer. I need a bath. Move along. Nyom. You know, for a guy who lives in the past, has no idea how to hot rod, and been in jail for 2 years, Jack's pretty good at hot rodding. Or carjacking. You know, the word that describes when you fumble with the ignition coil and you just hijack vehicles. He's pretty good at it. So either he was naturally good at it from the beginning, or there's some weird trickery going on here. I mean, the Zumas are based off Kira Zuma. Yeah. I guess, like, I mean, there's ignitions. There must not have been ignitions back in the day. Like, well, key ignitions. Lock tumblers or something. I don't know. Can I still do it? Oh, there we go. I can jump. I forgot you could jump. Why would they drive there? That was clearly my right away.
What is that horrible smell?
Oh, great! We do your dirty work in the sewers and come back smelling worse than a wet hip hog in a warm barn. This could have a serious impact on the lady factor.
No.
Oh, no.
I think it was my lunch, actually. Nice work in the sewers, eh? I guess you're looking for that weapon upgrade.
I sure am.
Well, there's a blaster mod stashed in some crates at the port. Find it, and it's yours.
What? I love that you made this cutscene apply more because you actually fell in this sewer water. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. That was my genius plan the whole time. I'm glad it paid off. It was 100% intentional. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. I was lying, but I thank you for believing me. It's the shooty one. I like the shooty one. Oh, good sound effects.
The blaster is a good all-around weapon. The best way to find the best weapon requires more aiming ability. You can switch weapon moves at any time. You can combo your attacks by kicking, then firing your weapon.
God, I love the animations for switching guns.
Shoot while kicking to automatically hit the second target. Now that's a Wastelander move. They won't know what hit them.
That's a Wastelander move.
Would you like to test your skills on the gun course?
Wasn't it like a first-person mode? Maybe, maybe not. It's the gun you're going to use, and oh yeah, I know. You know it. It's still now. It's backwards. The civilian got in my way. Damn it. Hang on. I'll get to those in a second. I almost shot the civilian, but I didn't because I'm that good. Oh my god, I'm not as good as I used to be. Come on, ba-da-da-da. Oh my goodness. Bam. No, how did I... Half of it is, oh god, half of it is remembering where they come from, which I definitely don't remember exactly the time and all these. I shot over the small person, it's okay. Small child, I think. Alright, one more. Oh, come on, one more. I got silver, I'm happy.
Congratulations, you achieved the silver record.
I still got the moves. Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't got that kind of time. There's no music. There's no excitement in it. There's no excitement.
Please advise. Suspects.
I always liked this one. This car was cool. Those are my favorite ones. Alright. Do you remember the secret move that makes the fight significantly easier? I don't remember. And thank you. A raw talent. I remember the yellow being easier.
Racing is the biggest sport in the city. Errol is the undisputed
Grin,
grand
don't
champion.
shoot with the gun. Okay.
He's crazy and dangerous on the track. My kind of guy. Only a fool would dare race against him, eh? And that's where you two come in. A client of mine is looking for a fast driver for her racing team. Here's a security pass to get you into the stadium section.
I love the stadium.
And your contract with just a few trifles for me. I've already signed your name to save time.
We, the racers, hereby agree to give crew all proceeds from race earnings, endorsement fees, broadcast royalties, syndication residuals, vehicle sponsorships, small appearance fees, collectible card assets, fast food tie-ins, use of likeness rights, talk show deals, clothing lines, all print rights, including book, novella, comic, pamphlet, ticket tape, neon sign, and bathroom graffiti designs. Toy rights, shoe lines, mood rings, game rights. Game rights! Vitamin endorsements, city kickback movie deals, and of course, all death and dismemberment accident insurance claims.
We can work out the tiny details later. If
Game
you can get
rights.
from here to the race garage near the stadium in less than 3 minutes, my client said she would consider letting you drive for her team. Make me proud.
You know what? When I was younger, half of those things on that list went completely over my head. I didn't understand any of it. But now I do. Perks are getting older. You learn stuff. You realize things. Well, that's supposed to be sad too. But hey, learning stuff is good because then I'm not ignorant to it. In theory. Game rights. Oh, they're just dumping. You see that? They were dumping like oil or something into the ocean. There, that's bad. That's not on, man. That's not on at all. Whoops. That's gonna affect my my race, my time trial. Yeah, they're gonna try to shoot me. No, don't tase me, guy. Don't do it. How? Oh, I remember. Don't you worry. There's only one way you can go. I took that slow corner on purpose to give him a heads up. You know, I'm starting to wonder if I'm actually going the right way or not. I must be. I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting. Just a weirdly out of my way to go. Oh god, my bike. Oh god, my bike. Now they're shooting at me. Final race was always super hard. You're right. But hey, we're in the fancy area. Look how fancy this area is. Oh, I could have taken that shortcut. I should have taken that shortcut. Out of my way. Oh god, my things are smoking. Oh, now it's slower. Oh, nuts. I'm not gonna make it now. I mean, I can make it. Look how close I am. There's no way I could fail this. Even with a busted up bike. Yes.
Hello?
No
You
issues.
said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boys. Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast. But I'm not interested in any new drivers right now. And I've got work to do.
Is there anything we can do?
No! I'm working on a secret vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try
Oh,
taking
yeah.
my prototype jet board out on the stadium course. Beat the stadium challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Jack Sheen. Love at first sight. But yeah, sorry, I was like super focusing for the thingy. I hope you remember to go. Yeah, it's not hard to go the right way. Just gotta check the map. Get it away. This, on the other hand, oh my goodness. Now, where's the Ratchet and Clank poster? Isn't it like above me, technically? Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I meant to click a button where... there we go, there's the button. Free.
Moving to next sector.
In the fancy area and in the garden. Yes, I definitely remember. Like in the city's garden. Yes, I definitely remember where that is. I definitely remember.
Visit roads. Suspect's description.
Very left on the map. Oh, okay, that area. Okay. I thought it'd be in the stadium area. Free.
You can get on and off the jetboard at any time. You can jump on your jetboard. You can get a higher jump by ducking before you jump. Jump and jump again a little after you've landed for an even bigger launch. Try getting up on that
Ah, muscle memory for the win.
landing on that rail.
But game, I did it. Guess I was too fast for the game.
You can spin in the air, land a perfect 360 for a speed boost. You can do flips while you jump. You can also do tricks for fun. Try to put a number of moves together to get points. Get enough points to win the challenge.
Win the challenge. Oh my god, that's a lot of points. Time for some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Faster, hoverboard, faster. Ow. Timothy, how you doing? I don't know, sort of different in retro, I know, right? Wow, wow.
Good job.
But I didn't do the bronze. I didn't do the score. No. I remember this being annoying. Wow, wow, wow. She's delicious. Goodbye, hoverboard. I'll miss you. Oh. I think I had a trick for it back in the day, but it was so long ago and I haven't played this game in so long. Ow. You doing alright? I hope so. It's good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I played Jack and Daxter 2. I could go Jack and Daxter, technically it's Jack 2. Yeah, I played Jack 2 before, or any of the Jack games. Oh, okay. Weird. Cutscene didn't run.
Beat the stadium challenge.
Great. People do get lucky. Listen, don't you have someone to collect money from or beat up or something?
You don't like us, do you?
You work for that slimeball crew. What's not to like?
Looks like you've won a few races. Isn't it true the city champion?
Yeah, but that
races
single
towards the
Jack game. Oh
palace?
my goodness.
Yeah? Why?
Could you get me into the palace?
A friendly visit, I gather.
Yeah, I'm a real fan of the Baron.
Okay, I'll help you out if you stop bothering me. I saw an old maintenance elevator at the base of one of the palace support towers. That old lift might take you up to the palace if you can find a way to turn on the elevator's power.
Not personally. Yeah, they're really good. I mean, the first one's a little short compared to the other ones, and it's a little weaker in my opinion. But they're great games. If you like Ratchet and Clank, then Ratchet. Sorry, if you like Ratchet and Clank games, you'll like Jack and Daxter. It's a lot of fun. Alright, there you go. So I'm told in that little grass area down there, there's supposed to be a Ratchet and Clank poster. But I don't think I can go there yet.
Proceeding as planned.
That's jacked up, I know, right? My bike! What a horrible accident.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Guess I'm taking this car now. What's with the -10? -10 what? -10? Where is there a -10?
Right. I'll check it out.
Jack -10? The icon? Yeah, I hope you all having a nice evening. I'm having a pretty good time myself. So many beans hanging out. Makes me feel so amazing. Makes me feel so happy and lucky. The little icon of Jack at the bottom left is Dark Jack. It's like a power up for Jack. Makes you stronger, faster, more deadly. Not immortal, but stronger. I want to go this way. It's okay. I will get to it in due time. I'm not like super worried about getting to it right now. You know, I'll do it progressively. I'm not gonna worry about going my way for a little Easter egg. This is supposed to be 10% charged. It should be 100% charged. Otherwise it wouldn't have that icon there. I got like 1 bar of health, if that's what you mean.
One of the Baron's mining operations is under attack by the metalheads.
That's not our problem.
It is our problem when the foreman's one of the underground's best informants. His name is Vin, and he's just valuable enough to save. Find the warp gate at the power station and use it to travel to the strip mine so you can rescue Vin's pathetic hide.
Hey, tattooed wonder, how come we get all the crappy missions?
Because I don't like you.
Fair enough.
Whatever deal the Baron made with the metalheads, the city's eco is almost gone, and his time is running out. If we don't get the kid back on the throne soon, there may not be a city left to defend.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the 10 thing either. I don't see any numbers.
Continuing our sweep.
On the Dark Jack icon, there's a 10.
Roger that.
I
Making our sweep.
have no idea where you're seeing that, to be honest. There is no 10 in that number, unless... like the forehead. I mean, there's a goggles.
Suspect moving to sector 6.
Yeah, I think it might be the goggles.
Suspect in view.
I guess I'll go to this one first then.
I hate the smell in this part of the city.
With the shade of the red side, that's kind of like a one. I can kind of see that, maybe. I think.
Roger that.
Excuse me.
We're making our sweep.
PC graphics making goggles at like a 10. Yeah, I guess so. It's a pretty old game, and all the icons aren't like super high definition. But yeah, no 10 there, I'm afraid. Bonk. Press there is good. Also, egg. God, I remember this. I remember aiming in this game to be a lot easier than what it's trying to be. Need sleep because I can't fail my resub if I'm not awake. You never have to resub if you don't, if you're not able to. I never required, expected to resub. But you get some heckin' good sleep. Yeah, I'll get rid of the jack icon and I'll just do this. Ah, now I'm evil. I like that. Egg. Egg. Boom. Another egg. Oh, you motherfucker. He hit me once and it hit me again instantly. If I don't do the resub, I fail because I don't. Right, that's best. Are you on about something completely different? I'm very confused. I thought you were talking about Twitch stuff, but it sounds like you're talking about something completely different now. I'm so confused. Why would you say, I don't know, I've never heard anyone call an assignment a resub before. I thought we were talking about Twitch things for a second. You've got to be careful with that kind of terminology. That confused the heck out of me. Yeah, you get bed. Go bed so you can do your assignment. Again, I've never heard it called resubs before, but you go do your thing. Have a good sleep. Thanks for dropping by. That's okay. It just threw me and confused me for a second. I wish if you're staying at the resub, but you don't have to do that. I was so confused. I'm glad it's not just me, at least. It's a mission. I get you. I get you. Again, out of context. That was very left field. But it's all good. It's all good. You have a good sleep. Good luck on your assignment. Ah, that's fine. It's all good. Clarification sorted. Egg. No, you're not gonna fail it, don't be silly. You're smart, I'm sure. You just need a good bit of rest and you'll get it. Egg. Or just make an egg. Oh man, guns really change the whole dynamic of Jak and Daxter. I love it. I love it. I see a precursor orb down there. I kind of really want to go get it, but I also don't want to come back up here, so I'm going to leave it. That's a bit of dump. I love the game was like, hey, look at that jetboard, look how cool it is. You can't keep it, suck it up. But the other guys have done it by now and did first instead of procrastinate. Yeah, but procrastinate is so easy to do. I procrastinate all the time. I can't help myself. Oh god, I forgot about Vin.
Hey, are you Vin? We're here to help. Torn sent us.
Stay back.
Look, if we were here to kill you, you wouldn't be talking right now.
Oh, friends? Oh, thank goodness. Where's the army? Where it? What? Just you two? What do they think I'm worth?
I'm beginning to wonder that myself. If you want, you can stay here and be metal meat. But Daxter and I are leaving before those monsters get back.
I like how there's a portal right there. Right there. Portal's right next to his door. And he couldn't will himself the power to go outside into it. It's crazy.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for saving my butt out there at the strip mine. And we'd like to thank you for being such a bad shot. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit jumpy these days. Jumpy? We hadn't noticed. Ah! A metalhead behind you! Ah! Just kidding. Nice reaction time, though. Not funny!
That's a little funny.
Metalheads have been attacking our mining operations, and we're running out of eco. Eco power keeps the city shield walls up, and if the shield drops, well, we can all kiss our butts goodbye.
I've got a few surprises for those metalheads.
You've got to keep the shield walls up until the shadow figures out what to do. My readings show a drop in eco flow at the drill platform. Probably some metalhead eggs sucking away power. So use the warp gate to go to the platform and destroy every metalhead egg you can find.
Oh, for Dexter. I wish Jack got a tiny gun like that. Jack would like to actually, mean. Dexter would be handy with a little gun. Little Dexter gun. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my goodness. I thought it was been so good avoiding those attacks. Heck. Ha! Silly metalheads. I can shoot them from distance. Oh, I remember how to do it. I gotta use a turret, don't I? Ah, it's a scan. Yeah. The two-headed free boob Bunnoi. Isn't it beautiful? Is it everything you ever wished it could be? Oh my goodness, it's a lot of them. This is a lot more sensitive than I remember it being. No, bad head. 2 heads, 3 faces. Oh my goodness. Can it show me the world? I don't know, maybe. And this is well more sensitive than I ever remember it being. I'm glad the thing chose when there are enemies nearby. Bam, bam, bam. Oh. Oh, what load I got. Hey, Picasso. forget where you go to spend those. Another one. Not as common anymore in the world. They're using to buy like cheats and stuff. Ah.
Ooh, Metalhead when he moved his shield.
I did that, but he shot me. Heck. So many orbs. Orb. These barrels look like they could be dangerous. Not too high. I think the closest thing to this I played was Spyro and maybe Crash Bandicoot, though I don't know how similar they actually is. I think they're vaguely similar. Oh my goodness, I meant to do that. Yeah, I played a lot of those games. Out of all the games like Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, the only ones I hadn't played were like Ratchet and Clank. The only one I didn't play when I was growing up. I played Crash, I played Spyro, I played this. Just not Ratchet and Clank. Well, I'm making up for it with the with my last couple of streams that I did with the Ratchet and Clank games. Crash 1 was the hardest one. Because it was like so rough. I mean, Crash is a hard game to get 100% anyway, in my opinion. I never 100%ed Crash. Not that I remember, anyways. Someone in living metalhead. Well, I remember the original one being hard when I was a kid. And I remember the remake being a real pain in the butt because they changed the physics of the first game to match the continue with the gameplay of 2 and 3, so it made that one bridge level ridiculously hard because the jumping wasn't the same anymore. Man, I want to play Crash again now. Did anyone play Crash Bash? That was a cool game. It was like one of the first party games I played before I realized it was a party game. There's some eggs hiding somewhere. Do you see my egg? Are they feet? Can't shoot them. Ah, there they are. Crash Bash was great. Even as yay. I played it mostly as a single player game. Yeah, Crash 1 jumps were designed for that pitch, but then they changed the game's jump mechanic, and I didn't think to correct the bloody bridge level to compensate for it. And I remember playing it. I think I played it off stream before I streamed. And I was getting so angry with it, because I was thinking to myself, I couldn't have been this bad. couldn't be this hard as a child. I was like, no way I'm this bad at it. So I was like, I don't remember being this difficult. So there's no way. I was like, I'm struggling like so bad that there's no way as a young kid I would have continued this. Although I probably would have done. I was pretty persistent. I didn't even pay attention to the pipe there. Who needs to use the pipes properly? Not me. Like, I appreciate the fact that all the games feel consistent with the jumping mechanic and stuff, but I really wish they like adjusted that for that game. That one level, what they do is adjust the bridge distances or something. I hope we're taking your egg. Oh, where you going? Yeah, but PS1 crash was easier, but 100% version. Because I didn't finish 2 or 3 remake. That's fair. I almost didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. I was like getting stuck in the first one. What made me really happy with the Crash Bandicoot remake is that you can play as Coco. I love playing as Coco. The few levels you can play as Coco in Crash 3 were like my favorite levels. There they are. Coco is my favorite character in Crash Bandicoot.
You destroyed the last of the metalhead eggs. That should give us a little more eco for the city. Good work.
It's funny because in PS1 Crash to a different position. It's not too bad. I just remember that bridge being a pain in the butt in the remake. They really should have adjusted that level. Woo. Where's Vin? It's gone. Pure was cute. True. Oh my goodness.
Why is it so fucking
Jumped into the
massive?
passenger seat of the stream. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my goodness. Nox, how you doing, girl? Oh, come on in, Beans. How are you all doing? How was your stream, Nox? What was you doing? We're playing some Jack 2 Renegade if you're European. Just Jack 2, I think, if it's anywhere else. But how you doing? Raid time, cat raid. You were doing the arts. What was you drawing? Hey, Doc. How you doing? It's been a while. Peace fair. I can see the follow and welcome to the Bunny Bro. How you doing? How you doing? If you don't know who I am, Princess Feeny, I stream with Bon. And like I said, we're playing Jack 2. A little into it. We're not too far. We're pretty early on. Oh my goodness, Leo Chen. Thank you as well for the follow and the welcome to Bunny Bro. How are you all doing, Beans? How was your stream, Nox? What was you drawing? Hey, Simple. Been a while again. Been a while. How you finding the new... I don't know if you play the new DLC for WoW or you just play Classic, I don't know. But if you are playing a new one, how are you finding it? I see you can be dragons in it now and that's kind of cool. I'm kind of tempted to play again just to be a dragon. I crash because I'm the best driver in the world. Monkey, how you doing, Bean? I'm playing right now, actually. Lol. How is it? How are the dragon races if you're playing as one? Or trying it out? Or I have tried it out. They look kind of cool. I know they can transform into, like, human form. And stuff. I normally play as, like, a Death Knight Draenei. Female Draenei. They're pretty cool. They're very, very fun. They can just fly, right? In like areas that let you fly. That's pretty cool. If so. Jump, jump.
One of my
That's where I thought I was phoning you as well.
comrades was sent to the
My memory's
pumping
whack.
station.
What? It's alright.
There's been no word from the patrol.
You're here now, and that's the
After what
important thing.
You guys ran into out there. I'm afraid she may need some help.
Did you say she?
Don't even think about it. Stop that.
Gonna love for
This is
now.
serious,
Yeah, no worries,
moron.
Nox. Thanks again for the rage,
That's
you've been.
Don't mess with the sugar.
Don't mess with the
This
sugar.
friend of mine has helped the underground many times before. Go back to the pumping station and take a look around. Render assistance if needed. Now get your squirrely ass out of here.
I love Daxter. Flash Drive! Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny Burrow. He said get your squirrely ass out of here. I say get it in here. How you doing? I'm sure you're not a squirrel, but I don't know. I don't know, I thought it'd be funny to say. We'll link it in.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
I don't know where to go to. I guess I'll go to the pump station since it's closer now. Wow, wow, wow. Whoops, man, it wasn't me, I swear, officer. Oh, this thing turns like a boat.
Suspect moving to sector 6.
Ah, there's a turret. Ooh. Oh, I can go to the thingamabob. The precursor guy, maybe. Unless it's too early to get a new power up. Is it too I didn't know it. I don't think he's there to let me talk to him, is he?
I need more skull gems.
200! What a greedy bastard he is. I could have swapped less than that. Could have swapped. Ah.
Patrolling sector 9.
No, now I'm getting wet. Just taking a dip. You know, gotta clean. Gotta stay clean. Hygienic. Gotta do that stuff too. Oh. I wonder if it's possible to even take a car out. Maybe it wouldn't work out in the city.
Leaving city safe zone.
I have gun. Don't mess with the Bunnoi. The Bunnoi is armed. I'm very bad at shooting. Jumping. Ah, cuddly red panda. Wow. Thank you for the heckin' love. Oh my goodness, that's sweet of you. I definitely remember what way I'm going and what I gotta do. It's probably this way. We got a bunch of like sound redeems, cool channel point stuff if you're interested and you like that kind of stuff. Don't forget to check. Ow, I got tasered. Don't forget to check that stuff out if you're interested and you're gonna do some cool stream interaction and stuff. Ow, like that. See, you can rope shove me. Thank you, Leo-chan. Yeah, you got special commands. You can throw beans for free. No channel points required. Give him a check. Just do biggest exclamation mark commands. If you're interested. I think it's in the about, the commands for like triggers. Ah, never fear. No, Dark, why would you do this? I already had it redeemed earlier, no! Did you know? Did you guys know that I'm very cute today? Can you tell? My cuteness is proportionate to my size, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. You know how cute I am. I'm packing today. I'm packing. I'm packing cuteness in 2 sizes. Oh, boy. Yeah, I got you for the redeem. Oh goodness. Very cute. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure that's only like. I'm pretty sure that's limited like 3 times per stream, anyways. If I remember correctly, which I don't because I have a bad memory. I took a borderline jump and it paid off. This feels a good direction. I got a good feeling about this way. Because this was not working last time. If memory serves. You get more ammo than you need health. Bow, bow. Ha, that gun's on reach. What butts? I'll take your egg. Leo-chan. Oh my goodness, maybe you're the cute ones. Maybe you're all cute, guys. No, my egg!
What the heck are we doing risking our lives to rescue some old Crimson God hag anyway? She's probably got more facial hair than me.
Who the hell are you two?
Oh my goodness.
I do love a woman in uniform. Want to bark some orders at me? Woof woof. I'm your soldier on the front lines of love. Waiter, foxhole for 2.
Keep talking and I'll raise your voice a couple of octaves.
Easy. Torn asked us to help you.
I don't need help, but you might. We've got company.
Oh, I'm so popular, I got so much company. Sorry, I have gun. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Hang on, I read everything. What is this game about? So, if you never played it, and I think it's a little loud. Maybe I'll load the game just a smidge. In a second. Hang on, I'll get to it in a second. I don't want to be... I'm out of ammo.
Watching me
I'll
take
take out
care
this
of
cutscene.
those metalheads was pretty exciting, wasn't it, sugar? Hey, sweet stripes! Give me them digits so I can look you up sometime. We'll party hard, big city style.
Tell Torn Baron Praxis is planning something big. I think it has to do with that symbol.
What is it?
It's the seal of the House of Mar, the founder of Haven City. We're being sent out on suicide missions to locate artifacts from the time of his rule. If curiosity's worth dying for, you can ask the blind old soothsayer in the bazaar named Onin. She might know something about all this. Here's my bazaar access security pass.
Your name's Ashlyn, huh?
We're even now.
Whoa.
Wow, what a woman! Arr.
Yeah, so... I'm gonna turn the game down a little smidge. I think it's a little loud at times. So this is Jak and Daxter. Well, technically Jak and Daxter 2, if you want to get technical. Basically, it's a little hard for me to explain off the top of my head because I'm very bad at explaining stuff. So the first game is very different to this one. There are no guns. And basically you are in the past. You come to the future by accident. And now we're kind of like stuck here. Trying to find a way back home to our own time. There's a better woman here. Her name is Finny. I don't know. Should we that voice? Ah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So basically, yeah, you're trapped in the future, more or less. And we're trying to get back to our own time, but everyone's scattered. We don't know where everyone is. We just got Jak and Daxter. Got Daxter, most importantly. Daxter's the best character in the game, in my opinion. As you can already tell, he's the humor, the comic relief character, but still, he's probably the best character in my opinion. Oh my goodness, I don't like furries. Oh, I like furries too. Welcome to the Bunny Bar. How you doing? Good to have you, Bean. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, it's a really good game. It's back in the old PS2 days. That's why it looks probably a little basic-y and, you know, doing its best to hold up as well as it does. I think this game still holds up pretty well, considering it's like nearly, well, I think it came in like 2002-ish, no, 2004? It's a pretty old game at this point. Pretty. You did play Jak through Jak and Daxter 1, right? I beat all of Jak and Daxter 1 in a single stream because it's that short. It was like, I think it was just about 5 to 6 hours. I did it in. But yeah, Brady, I did the whole Jak and Daxter on my last stream. And I definitely did the whole 100 power cells ending where you definitely don't get copped out, and I definitely didn't watch a YouTube video for it. So I saved myself the disappointment to that extreme degree. Yeah, it's okay. You watch a lot of beans, so it's understandable. It was a couple of days ago I streamed it as well. I bet there are hundreds of thousands of games that are a little basic, but how much better play we can go about now? Probably. I can't think of many off the top of my head. It's been such a long time since I played like a lot of PS2 games that I would have played back in the day that I don't remember half of them. Which is a little sad because there's a lot of PS2 games I really liked. I've got a few that I have. Oh, I'm not going the right way. There's a few that I kind of like vaguely remember, and some that I see and I'll be like, oh yeah, I played that. Ah. Oh man, I never owned it, but I did play it. The Battlefront 2 game. They were so good. I suppose I'll do the power thing. It's closer. It's closer. I don't want to go to Vin, but I will go to Vin. I want to do other stuff, but it's close. Worms, that was a good game. But it's hard to like distinguish the old Worms from the new ones because it's so bloody similar. The 10 is in a completely different direction. I'm gonna do the 10, which is backwards, but it's also the first one away. I thought it was all in the same direction, but it's not. I want to go out my way. Air brakes. Oh, I had a game I don't think many people would have played. Robot Wars. I bet not many people played that game, or maybe even know what it is. It's this part of the area. I remember this one. This one's kind of cool. Actually got your own designated highway. Darn you, invisible barrier for cars. Once fun, we had the old 2D version of PS1. Oh yeah, I remember the old. I had the old Worms games.
Cool, check out all the dead stuff.
Ow! Touch the goods again, rat boy, and you'll be counting with your toes.
Little Big Planet. Oh my gosh, that's not a PS1 game, but that was good.
My mother, she was very vindictive. I am Onen's interpreter. Onen welcomes you, blah 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 blah, the usual boring salutations. She says it is good to see you again, Jak. But we've never met before. Before, after, it is all the same.
Ow, ow, let me try. She wants a yakao bone, a yakao bladder. No, I got it. For many moons, she has waited for a juice pop.
I want a juice pop.
Juice shop. Oh, I know. She's got a hairball, a hair lip, a hairy chest.
Close, but no. Onan says you seek answers about the Tomb of Mar.
So what do we need to know?
She's going on and on about mystical energy channels, evil curses, stupid woo crap.
Not the
Forget all that.
ooh.
I'm gonna sum this up quickly because now you're cutting into my siesta time. Onan wants you to recover 3 artifacts from the Precursor Mountain Temple. Not 2, not 4, 3. Use the warp gate at the northwest side of the city and bring back the 3 items you find.
But wouldn't 4 be better?
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Oh, that was fun. Gotta see the parrot man. I forget his name. It's been a long time.
Sweeping for suspects.
Oh, God, I hope there are no suspects here. Ah, I meant to do that. It's more stylish to fail like that. Ah. Pew, pew, pew. Now, I believe my fancy poster is somewhere. Who is Pex and who are they sus? Good question. I'm no better, Evo. Ah, wrong button. I wanted to check my map. Ooh, I'm close to the gardens place. You know, for a PS2 game, this is a pretty generous, like, free roam map. It's such a cool map.
Sweeping for suspects.
Although I have a lot of issue with the police. They don't like me much. It's a garden. My bike exploded. I mean, you're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. I'm not trying to run them over. They just get in my way. Don't they understand? They're getting in my way.
Leaving city safe zone.
I sure am. This city is built next to a cliff. Hey, don't have that gun. Oh, the crimes. Gay crimes. Now this area is kind of nice because it looks a lot more like Jak and Daxter 1. We're not going to talk about that. Pretend you saw anything. Pretend you saw nothing. Yeah. Gay crimes. Yeah. Be gay to crimes.
Boing, boing, like a kangaroo. Boing, like a kangaroo. Like a kangaroo. Boing, 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 like a kangaroo.
You saw nothing? 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 Oh, won't go egg. 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 Did you just fall off? No, we didn't see that, Vodka. We didn't. I never fell off. I don't know what you're on about. You're crazy. You must be watching someone else playing the game and falling off and getting confused with me, who doesn't fall off stuff. Yes. Yes. That's definitely it. Exactly. See, now you get it. This kind of feels like Crash Bandicoot. I don't know why. No, like, just the camera angle, I think, and the music. Oh, he's a tough boy. There we go. He was gonna give up his egg. If you don't fall off stuff, then you don't fall on stuff. You know what? You're right. I can't argue that logic. You're both right. You Pyramid and Lucian. You are absolutely spot on. Gotta fall off something to land on to fall on something. Yay, validation. Hello man, when you're right, you're right. I'm not gonna deny you that. My streamer validates me. Yay! It's the greatest feeling in the world. Ah! I just got run over. No, Boulder, don't do it. Oh my goodness, these boulders hate me. They hate me. The only thing at risk now is my fingies. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh my goodness. These boulders, why are they pummeling me so? Jump, Jack, jump! Jump! Oh my god, that boulder double tapped me. No! No! Oh my goodness, I'm dead. My streamer brother doesn't care about me due to them not knowing me on a personal level. Validated me one time. I care about all my viewers. Anyone who's what I care about. I'm just not very good at showing it sometimes. I mean, heck. Anyone who comes by and watches me even for a little bit is giving up even the tiniest bit of time to just check me out and just, you know, hang out and whatnot. That's your own time. You're spending to just hang out and support me, and it means a lot. I hope you do enjoy the maybe, hopefully, entertainment I might be providing. Oh, that stupid boulder. First try. And as always, I don't need health. Why would I need health? That's a sign that people who need health. Oh my goodness. I thought I died there. And there. I'm being like that kind of gamer, just... That's bright. What the fuck? Do the thing, Dexter.
That's the prize. Is that one tiny here? Like candy from a baby.
Uh-oh.
No one will ever know we were here.
Dax is so clueless. It's ruined. Future generations will never get to experience the marvel, the wonder. Hickory, how you doing, Bean? Welcome, looking adorable. Wow. Wow, no you. I'm a butt. Oh my goodness, I'm being chomped. Don't clip that. That was bad timing. That was bad timing. Them booba, I know, right? Imagine them booba. Happy birthday, Hickory. How you doing, by the way? Oh my god, I don't think the fish works on this one. Oh no, it looks dumb. Ah, that's actually kind of horrifying. Holy shit. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Ah. Hi. Why the long face, I think you're asking yourself. It's because I'm a horse. Yeah, it sits differently than my other one. Maybe, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. You can't make me do it. You can't make me do it. Why the long neck? Or why the thick neck? Look at that neck. I work out my neck. You know, I do my neck squats, you know, just a bit of this, a bit of that, you know, a bit of that. You know, you're getting the necks bits in. Yeah. I don't think it really works my vish. That's horrifying. That's really horrifying. Ah, back to normal. Never do that again. That was horrifying. That fish lens does not work on this motor right now. Look at all these eggs. I saw one. One had a egg with him still. Well, I died. Neck. Apparently I never skip neck day. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I should have been more careful. I never skip leg day either. Except for when I do. I was trying to think if I was going the right way or not. Don't forget to stretch and stuff. Never played this game. What's that with the evil look in the bottom? Oh my goodness. So, remember how like the first game was in the past? Well, I say the past. They're all cutesy and horrible. But yeah, I wrote it. Anyways, so the game's in the future. And I'll show you. Whom. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess it works. Spoilers, it's a 20-something-year-old game. I can't be responsible for the spoilers at this point. Long story short, plot device. Spoilers. The past, the present, the future. Guns. I got guns now. I got a shotgun. And gun. 42. We need 42 more guns. Oh, this is like one of the only bits that look like the classic game to some degree, even though there's like tons of dark eco around. Oh my god, I kind of want to go for it, but I also know I'm gonna fucking die.
Stock the box, baby.
You know what? I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, thank god, checkpointed. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Ah, there we go. Nailed it. I knew I could do it. I just failed. I'm sure there's a reason why you'd come that way, maybe. There we go. They were inspired by GTA 3, which recently came out as time and blew up massively, since Jack 1 didn't sell well, so it's crashed it. They made Jack 2 more pure than taste. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like I did that wrong. I almost walked off. This is the kind of cool, like, puzzle. Oh no, I did that wrong. Oh no. I can't use gun. Again, I'm so glad I'm not a speedrunner, because I would have failed that. Should imagine if that was the run, and I was doing so good, and then I did that again and again. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I never used to be this dumb as a child, I swear. I grew dumber with age. I mean, I could, but dying is so much easier. How? How? That's so dumb. Yeah, it says supposed to get wiser as you go up, but I don't know if that's true. For fuck's sake. See, dying is quicker than I have to run backwards. This is not the right way to do it. Oh my goodness. I feel so dumb. I blew through Jack 1. Ah, my goodness. It was at that moment we watched and saw how dumb Peony really is, even though Peony always tells you how dumb I am. There we go. I finally remembered that part, yay. Why is it only like sometimes registering? Fuck it. That's every day of my life. I have some more IQ moments. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did I get this? The other punch pushes me forward though, which makes me scared. That's wrong. Oh my gosh. Kill me. It shouldn't be taking me this long. Oh my goodness. That's why I didn't like that punch. It made me die. Oh. Why am I so dumb? No, that's not what I want at all. That's the opposite. Why would you do this to me? But thank you for it. I appreciate it. Riddle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bunny Burrow. I don't know why you want to follow me. I'm such an idiot. But I appreciate it nonetheless. How you doing? I got a brain. I got a brain. That way. That way. Alright, this one doesn't matter too much. As long as I, like, vaguely get it there. It's whatever. Because I made it. Oh my god, that was so much harder than it needed to be. I'm so dumb. You can tell I have low IQ. I can't believe you all believe me. I was starting to disbelieve in myself. Ow. Ah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness, a tiny ball licked me. A tiny ball licked me. Oh, wow. That's kind of sus. That's kind of sus. You did that right as I died. I do it again? Oh my goodness. At least I don't have to do this damn puzzle again. Wow. What are the odds that I would not double jump as the sus sound plays? Ah, what? Ah. Oh, woof. I thought I was gonna do it again. Ah. Roxy is my favorite. Don't you know? Is it the toning fork? This joke, I love my eyes up.
Whoa, this puppy's got some vibration to it. This baby will put a smile on your face.
I love Dexter. I'm gonna say it a lot. I'm gonna say it so many times they're gonna get sick of me saying it. I love Dexter. Oh, there's some eggs down here. Egg. Egg. There's another one over there. I think it was a kid, but no. It's a midnight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought you were going. I just realized I thought you said you were like going to do that. Oh my goodness. Didn't I? I've been that way. I'm missing one somewhere. Where am I missing it? Yeah, probably stay. Oh my goodness, very sweet of you. I died. What? Oh. Oh. Glorious stuff I need to get to.
Shoot the platform, Jack.
The game thinks I'm an idiot. Like if I say I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail and win. Ow, my feet. Hide this one well. My leggies. That guy sucks. I hate him. He's away. Oh my goodness. Heck. Oh, that one fell to the floor. I came back. That's kind of smart. Oh my goodness. Hey, Andrew. Welcome back. If you're reading this, you are cute. You're cute, Power Master. That's very amazing. I can't believe it. I'm not even hitting them. No, you can't hit me. I'm being yeeted. That's a cooldown. There are cooldowns for certain things. Can't be spamming, you know. Can't be spamming. Oh my goodness. Hey, guy. I got egg. And I headbutt the floor. Ah. Oh my goodness, Haruka. Yes, yes, yes. I don't remember how to hit those without getting hit.
I bet I'm
Ah. Oh my goodness. That almost ended spectacularly. No, 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 no. Don't kill me. I don't want to start from the beginning again, man. I'll just taking their health and your eggs. Oh crap. It's that guy. Oh, that son of a bitch is gonna kill me. His egg belongs to me. Who hit them in there? I'm coming for my eggs. Yep. Look, there's that one place I got destroyed. Look,
Some paper, huh?
it's generalization.
Something's cooking.
She's famous.
Burnt Otzel?
Nice lens. Well, I got my free artifacts.
I can't believe you actually did this thing. Onin says she will search the timelines for answers about these sacred relics. I will find you in.
And I'm gonna go yeet. Okay, yeet. Ah, perfect. Convenient.
Decontamination complete.
Seal off the area.
Oh, we're taking a bike. Thank you very much. Who's closest now? Who's closest? Where am I? Excuse me. Not the thingy. Oh wait. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's right next to me. Right next to me where? The poster's right next to me on the map. Where on the map? I'm in the gardens. You said the gardens. What do you mean the Baron's Palace? Or that place? Because that's not right next to me. That's close. It's not right next to me. Hello, Amsy. Amsy, I see you. I'm reading your messages. Don't you worry. What are you trying to tell me? less than 20 seconds away isn't exactly telling me where it is. It's a PC. It's a PS2 emulator. I didn't give you. What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't give you a chance. They have unofficial ports of Jak and Daxter. I mean, there's the Jak and Daxter 1 port, but I don't know about Jak and Daxter 2 port. And I looked it up.
Hey, Sugar Plum. You new here? Well, what you got that's,
I thought you knew where it was.
Wait, I've seen you before. You're with the Underground.
Shh! I'm Tess. Torn sent me to spy on Crew. Play along, and I may be able to get my hands on
Oh my goodness.
secrets.
Ooh, I love undercover work, baby. But, two can work better than one. Let me help you out. Wow, there sure are a lot of bottles back here. Woo! Ooh, that goes down, ooh, boy. Gee, I suppose that's real gold floating in there? How about this purple stuff? Woo!
Jack.
This is cute.
I need you and that talking rat to go around and make a few collections for me.
Hey
Thank
there,
you.
Five Gins. How's crimes?
What's his problem, eh?
Nothing. I'm just fine. Mind your own business. I sometimes feel so very,
Listen,
very
I have 6 clients around town who are about to make money drops for me. I need you to collect each money bag as fast as you can. And take care of any guards who get curious. Get to a money bag too late, and some
feeling
chowning
so dry. You know what's the trouble with you, Crow? You got no vision. This place could be a real swinging joint. Hot-egg heaven with more dancing, more macking, more women. Jack knows what I'm talking about.
14 money bags before they disappear, and bring them back here. If you lose even one bag, then don't come back, eh?
Daxter all fucking alcoholified on him. Jak and 2 port is in development. I thought they were still, if it's the same people, I thought they were still working on the first one. I don't think the first one's considered finished ported yet, is it? Why are they attacking me? Ah! Shooting me at this guy. Ah, back in the day where everything was done with time trials. Wow. Why would you leave a money bag just lying in the street? Even if it is a pickup. Why are they shooting me so aggressively? They're being annoyingly accurate too. Wow. Oh my goodness, that's a tight one. Oh, I'm gonna lose all my speed in a second. Ah, why do they want to leave me alone? Normally you can ditch him by now. I can't wait for them to... Well, depending how far along it is. I'd love to play the PC, a PC version of Jak and Daxter 2 and 3, and maybe any other Jak and Daxter games they decide they want to port. Higher resolution. Cleaner looking graphics. higher frame rate. Because this is probably running at 30. No. Oh my goodness, you can never get a bike. You can't get a car, you need one. I'm gonna fail this now because this stupid bum butt bandit people. Go bike, go. That was clutch moment. Oh my goodness.
Let's bring the money back to crew.
I thought I was gonna fail that. Holy shit. But yeah, I can't describe it without pointing out specific spot on the map that you didn't give me. Oh, I didn't know that, Amsy Wamsy. You had to tell me this thing. You can't just let me assume. Alright, where is it then? See the top part on the left. I can't zoom in, but I'm assuming the top green part there. I was there earlier though. I was looking around. I didn't see anything. Where the green part ends and goes left, the fancy palace. I think. I think I kind of get it. I'll check it out at some point.
Quite the money collectors, eh? Here's a gun upgrade. Now get out! I need my beauty nap.
Trust me, brother. There aren't enough hours in the day.
Did I get a gun upgrade? Ready, fire. Oh yeah. Give me that hover bike. I'm not good at description because the layout is confused unless you already know it. No, that's fair. I mean, it's not exactly like there are many good landmarks in this game.
Nothing so far.
Excuse me. I mean, yeah, there is, but like, I don't remember them after like 20-something years.
Finn, buddy, we need a favor.
I can't help you with your eco bill.
We need you to switch on the access elevator in one of the palace's support towers.
Sheesh! That's part of the old B-Zone power grid. It hasn't worked for years.
Well, if it's too hard for you, I understand. Power stuff can be tricky.
Tricky? I could route the B-Zone conduit lines through the bypass grid, shunting past the eco rings to connect inductor tubes in series, then back through the outer wall insulator helix and across the resonant flux routers into the number 5 capacitor array. Assuming the circuit's GX75B can handle the surge, I could link the phase loop lines into the primary coils and presto, you've got instant lift juice.
Finn, you're a genius.
Actually, Mar was the genius. People say he made most of this stuff long ago. The shield wall system, the eco-grid. Anyway, to get that elevator moving, you gotta find and turn on all the old B-Zone power boxes located in the city. There are 5 of them. That doesn't sound so tough. No, except those power boxes are guarded by motion-sensing turbo cannons. But if you can destroy the cannons and switch the boxes on, I can do the rest. Just don't tell the Baron I ever saw you.
I love how different Dax's expression is compared to Jax. Sheer amount of panic. Turbo lasers. Yeah, that turbo, alright. That's the model's much better here. Oh, I know, right? I mean, Dacty's the most expressive character in the franchise, so I guess I knew we wanted to spend the money. Oh yeah, I forgot Dax technically shoots the guns when you drive. I forgot about that. God, it's been that long. You just killed a civilian. How dare. I'm coming in your vehicle, good sir. Yeah, it's really funny when you have to give him everyone because how heavy he's supposed to be. Oh yeah, that's true. Man, this rate of 5 mod is great. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot that Daxa holds the guns in vehicles. Such a clever use of like having Daxa. Or a good way of like making it work so like you can have shooting on vehicles and it makes sense. Sorry, coming through. Sorry, coming through. It's the most used added in the game, either game. I know. They really underused Axer in the game. I need to go this way since I'm close to the, Oh my goodness. I'm driving here. I'm taking your car. That wasn't me, officer, I swear. Oh my goodness. But yeah, since I'm here, I might as well get the upgrade for Dark Jack. Whoops. No, no you won't. I'm safe here.
The Metalheads have always feared you, Angry One. Even now, the Metalhead leader realizes you can destroy him and
Good.
save the last chance for our race. You now have control of another dark power.
Dark Blast. Wow. And now I'm without a car.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
I'm gonna be borrowing this so I can take the bike because the bike's better. Weaker, but more agile and maneuverable. Chaos, hello. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? And how is everyone else? I do think it's funny that all the 3D mascots from the 90s and 2000s, that 2 characters to be the main ones. Jack 1 was the only one that didn't make the other. Catch Pedal. I guess they didn't really know what to do with Dexter. He's just the comic relief character that comes with you, I guess. They were like, went with, I assume. It is a shame though, because they did really miss more of an opportunity to do some interesting stuff with Dexter. turbo lift. Even Banjo-Kazooie? Oh damn, I never played Banjo-Kazooie. Man, we are high, and watch me die. This is a great view of the city, though. So cool. Now, where's my Ratchet and Clank sign? Probably can't see up here. I've had to get too many times. Oh, behind you. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Damn. That's some good memory. I forgot about that one. Actually, better not summon the platform will take me down. Doing good. Just woke up. Glad to hear you are good too. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you are good if you just woke up. Oh no, is the game dumb? Sneaky orb. Oh wow, the outside. I hate it. It's too scary out there. Let's go back up. Oh, wolf. Yeah, I figured. I guess it deloaded the whole area. Thinking I was like changing my mind. Oh. What a dangerous scenic route. Whoa. Ah, he can get me. And apparently I had less health than I thought. If you go in the elevator door while the under alert from the guards, you can go to the elevator and this part of player's song that never actually used in the game. Oh damn. That's pretty cool. One small mistake becomes big four, don't die. Alright. I'll do my best not to die. Ooh. Ooh. This camera angle was fighting me. I found it by a car accident. Oh damn, that's pretty cool. Whoop. I meant to do that. Oh, come on. Your defenses are... Oh my goodness. Useless. It's raining now. No. Gonna get all wet.
I've told you I will have Moriko by week's end. We'll transport it directly to your nest, as promised.
A deal is of no value if you can't deliver, my dear Baron.
Sneezing coming.
Grow impatient with your puny gestures. Give me the agreed upon ego soon, or the deal is off, and your precious city will pay the price.
He's toying with us. Let me lead an assault on the nest before it's too late. I can take him.
Patience, Commander. No one has ever penetrated the metalhead nest, you know that. I've seen what comes
because of such foolish plans. No, strength is their weakness. We play helpless. We train them to eat from our hands. And then... Move forward with the plan! Tell Ashlyn to up her patrols. I want that tomb found.
But your daughter has not been agreeable.
I'll see to that problem, one way or another.
Ashlyn is the Baron's daughter?
And find that child! If you'd spent half as much time looking for the little brat as you spent flirting with that mechanic girl, we would have pinned his royal ass to a wall long ago.
No, don't do it, Dexter.
Persuasion, I'm sure our spy. What was that?
Sneeze. Mr. Crab is such a good voice actor. Oh man, he wouldn't be in the job that he's in if he wasn't a good voice actor. But yeah, you're right. Which one's Mr. Crab? That's the Baron.
We have a rat in the walls, do we? A rat in his boy, it seems.
Ah, yes. I can hear it now. No, I never knew that he was Mr. Krabs. Ah. Boss fight. Ow. He's gonna kill me. I know I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my goodness, excuse me. It's a bop. Ah. This is like no more ammo. Oh, wait, there it is. If I remember correctly, I think I just gotta wait for his energy to run out, and then I shoot him, right? I can do whenever. It's been a while, I forget the actual mechanics of the fight. Ah. I can't remember if this fight checkpoints or not. No help for me. Not really much damage. I assuming you mean games awful checkpoints, and like it'll be at the start of the fight again. Woo! Them fire tornadoes are pretty close. First try.
The dark powers I gave you I made you. I can destroy you. We'll meet again soon.
How does he know that that power worked?
Whatever. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You know, with some of the whole city at his disposal, he's not a very good leader, considering he could probably send all his guards against me, technically, to overwhelm me. And capture me again. Instead of sputtering off like a loser. Down we go. Woo. What an empty room. Yay. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I need to go on the other side of exactly where I am to find it. I didn't hit the guards, so therefore I don't have a pursuit. Which was the one thing I was trying to avoid. Out me way. Out me way. Almost hit your car. Not this one. You said the other side. This is the other side. I was on the other side, and you said the other side. Unless you meant the other side of what was in front of me. In which case, yeah, it's okay. It's a delay. I saw it on the other side where I was. I thought, oh, okay. I know exactly what you meant, because I thought I was being smart, but I was being dumb. Blame game. It's okay. On the left side of the batters.
Nothing so far.
I'm going south. You said, why am I getting confused? It's, I could have swore this Easter egg was at the stadium. Oh, now I have the hopper suit on me.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
I'm on the other side of the other side of the side that is not the side I thought I was at. This is really confusing. Go north for square section. That's not very good directions. They're all square.
Patrolling Sector 9.
I swear I found this much easier when I was younger. And I was at this side, and I was the wrong side. I'm so confused. Oh my, I don't care anymore. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. You're saying going into the green square, but there are green square. That's just the green square. I'm so confused. These directions. I'm sorry, they're not very clear. I didn't say green square. You said the green path. Either way, there's no immediate green path where you said. Have you perchance shut your butthole? I'll tell you what. I have decided I'm gonna find it naturally. I'm not looking for it out of my way anymore. I can't bother. It's so confusing because every time I get a direction, I don't know where you are saying it, and wherever I'm going is the wrong way, so I give up. If I find it, I find it. I'm sorry. Thank you for trying, but I probably deserve that. But it's just getting confusing, and I'm frankly just getting so confused, and I'm just tired of going in circles.
Sweeping for suspects.
Sometimes an Easter egg is more fun when you just find it instead of all this hassle. It's too much hassle. I can't be dealing with it anymore. It's too much. It's broke me. I didn't do it. Can't prove it was me. You say I was going the right way, but I'm getting so confused, I don't even know what the right way is anymore. Such a road rage. I know. My road rage is coming out. Smacking in everyone. Damn, we've been going for. I did not realize how long we've been going for. Absolutely, it's easy to say that, but I have no idea where you're trying to direct me. I honestly have no idea where you're trying to direct me. I'm getting so confused.
The city's on high alert. What the hell did you two do?
Us? Nothing. We've been, sightseeing. Right, Jack?
Really? Then why are the Crimson Guard looking for a dangerous young man with light hair, blue tunic, and a rabbit orange rat on his shoulder?
Could be anyone. Orange is the new black this season.
Look, we climbed up to the Baron's palace, and we tripped a few alarms.
Oh, right, that too.
What? I didn't authorize a strike on the...
Hey, we kicked the Baron's ass. Unfortunately, he escaped.
And we overheard a secret meeting with the leader of the Metalheads.
You saw the Metalhead leader?
No, he was on some communicator, but we heard him talking with Baron Praxis.
The Baron is bribing the Metalheads with eco.
It will never be enough.
But the Baron's gonna double-cross him.
Is that so? Well, our good Baron's wonderful charm must have angered someone, because there's word from the wasteland that Metalhead armies are on the move again.
Why didn't you tell me Ashlyn was Praxis's daughter? What's your connection with her?
That's none of your business. Since you've stirred up the Wumpy's nest, you and Whiskers here get to move 4 of our people to new safe houses. Shuttle each agent to a location they specify. Move all of them without any casualties. Don't screw this up, Jack.
I'm trying to say north into the gardens for the bazaar, but I didn't know how to move. Yeah, it's okay. It's like Tigri says, it's maps of multiple levels are confusing. The zones in this game, I don't know. I don't feel like super clear to distinguish from like. It can be tricky to distinguish. Oh, they're shooting me. They're shooting me. I'm sure I'll run across it sooner or later. I mean, I have to go through whatever where it is eventually, you know. And these Crimson Guard are gonna be a real pain in my butt. So Jack is Edge in this Jesus. Wow. Quickly, to the new safe house. Never mind, I'm doing it, all of this whilst being chased by the guards. Oh, this car isn't long for this world. It's going so slow. Oh my goodness, Birdie. I can't believe it. Yay! They killed me. I mean, you were tortured, Victoria. Oh my goodness.
Guards are everywhere.
They like you making it difficult by just giving you guards to attacking you all the time. Get out of my car, dude. I'm supposed to stop blasting these Crimson Guards. If they're not gonna go easy on me, I shouldn't go easy on them. Get in the car! Get in the car! Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Again, they love time trial missions in this game.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
I'm taking this. I need a fresh vehicle. That wasn't my fault. He ran to me. Honestly, I knew essentially that made Jack look tame. His Edge. Oh my goodness. Oh, these vehicles are like so bad when they get shot. They don't handle being shot at. Also, these safe houses are pretty much useless considering they're being chopped up of heat levels.
Okay, thanks. Good luck.
Excuse me. Coming through. I needed that vehicle. Gimme.
Right, let's go.
Follow on ahead, South Division Alving. Goodness. Goodness.
Good, you did well. I'll tell the Shadow you're safe.
Yay, I did it. I did the mission.
The operation was a success. All underground members are safe. Come back to the hideout. I have a new mission for you while we wait for this alert to blow over.
Imagine if this opened ended up there we go. It'd be kind of bad. I won't lie, I'd be lost forever. I finally lost the heat.
Roger. Continue our sweep.
Scouts report movement in Deadtown. Creatures moving toward the sacred site, just as before.
What happened, before?
Metalheads broke through the old city wall. We fought them, but then the Baron pulled back, leaving everyone outside the new barrier to die.
Oof.
Only the Shadow stayed and somehow stopped the attack.
And now you expect us to go out there again?
You catch on fast. If you prevent the Metalheads from reaching the sacred site, the Shadow will be most grateful. He might even ask to see you. Hey, I'm probably wasting this, but here's a Vulcan barrel for that pea shooter of yours. Believe me, you're gonna need it.
Hell yeah, baby. Vulcan barrel. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's a machine gun. And Daxter just holds it like it's nothing with a grin of the ages.
The area secure.
Whoops.
Subject not in sight.
Exiting city.
Oh, that's such a good gun. Egg. I missed the Needler and Jack too. What? There's no Needler and Jack 2. Is there? I don't remember a Needler. Oh, it's you confused me for a second. I'll be being serious. I have my egg. Thank you. Oh, the old X. Oh, bye. Why over there? What's this game trying to pull? Ow. That guy took so much of my health. What a butt. And he killed me. He took my life away. Oh, poop. This emulator's having a hard time with the textures. Man, they got the gun sound like spot on in this game. Bitch. sounds so good. Ah. I didn't really want to waste bullets, but yellow gun was not aiming properly. Ah, oh my god, how did he miss me? Bum, bum, bum. Give me that Meg. Cutscene.
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not.
It's Samos's hut.
But what? How? When? Where? Why?
We're in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
Plot device. That's how you know we're in the future. I don't think you can visit it though. Just admire it from this distance.
Let's go back to the city.
That's a horrible zone.
We need to go back to the city, Jack.
Oh yeah, I forgot Dax doesn't stop mentioning that until you go back.
It's good to see you still alive.
Seal off the area.
Finally, now we get to see the shadow. What do you gotta do around this place to get noticed?
Yay, we gotta go see the shadow. Ow. Whoops. Bump. It's almost like I'm a menace to society or something.
The Shadows decided it's time to meet you.
Why is that place in the old ruins so important to you?
There's a powerful energy force at the old house. The metalheads are drawn to it.
No kidding. We used to know the guy that lived there.
So, you're the new recruits who keep getting into trouble.
Oh, no, not you!
Welcome to our humble
That's
underground.
him.
I am known as the Shadow, but you may call me Samos. And you are?
Jeez, Jack, we went through all that to meet His Holiness, old log-in-the-head Grandpa Green?
Don't you know who we are?
Sorry, kid. Never seen you before. And I never forget a face. Especially one that ugly.
So it begins.
How is this possible? We came through the rift with you. Into the future, right?
Yeah, you used to look older than dirt and uglier than a knotted stump. What gives? Did you get a little nip and tuck while we were gone?
Listen, boys, I don't know what kind of twigs you've been chewing on, but I don't have time for this. We've got a baron to overthrow, a child heir to protect, an invasion of metalheads to stop, and a city to save. I'd say the schedule's pretty full. Besides, I haven't gone through any rifts. I hate teleporting.
Sure sounds like the old Samos.
Right now, I need you to go to Haven Forest and root out a few metalheads. That forest is my source of power, but I can't protect it much longer. Chase down and destroy all the metalhead scouts you find there. Good luck, and welcome to the fight.
Oh my goodness. He's a resistance leader now. Ah. Ah. However, though, I think I'm gonna show it here for today. Let's see. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here and bring it up another day. I don't want to like power through this super hardcore. Plus, I don't want to like stay up all night kind of thing. I want to, you know, get into, you know, some form of a sleep pattern schedule, something to that effect, maybe. Let's see who is about, and we can go. I bet everyone's doing. I know everyone's doing. Everyone's doing game coverage. That's why. Which is it? World premiere. Everyone's doing it. It's funny how many people do it. Oh my goodness. I don't really care about that kind of stuff because so many people do it. Well, let's go find someone who's doing something then. I don't really want to go to a game dooby-dooby-doo. Man, everyone's doing special events. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know who we can raid into. I don't think I raided into recently. Clappy's been a bot. I think I haven't raided into Clappy in a while. That's one possibility I was thinking of. I don't know if I've recently. I was thinking Redacted, because I think Redacted's been like 2 hours. I could do Clappy. I could do Clappy. Oh, that's loud. Ah. There you go, no sound. And the key. Do a Clappy, oh my. Let's do this one. I think I read in the Clappy recently, so I'm gonna read into Redacted. Redacted's doing Left 4 Dead. Is it bad that I have one of those moments when I forget how to do stuff? Head empty. Mood. My brain has turned off now. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, there we go. Head empty. Shadow Bond. There we go. That'll be our right message. Beans, thank you all for being here. I know probably a bunch of you ran off to go to the special events, because I don't blame you. Probably some cool stuff going on. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out and sticking by, and even being here. And anyone who followed, and anyone who did subscriptions and rates, really appreciate it. Let's go say hi to the Redacted Cat, who got 3 shoutouts today. My goodness. I think it's like game stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna have time. Have fun with Redacted and then go. Wow.